Yes. So students, is my screen is clear and visible to everyone without any interruption or anything? Last time, many students have mentioned that there was a blank screen in my, you know, it it is clear, right? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we had two different demonstration last week we discussed. The first one is uh, you know um, AI based. You showed the project using Gem API. Yeah, Gemini API, Google Gemini API. Okay, so we have some more free online platform where we can integrate this API for our project building. Okay, so last week we had discussed AI based, okay, diet and nutrition chatbot, as well as the fashion chatbot. It is the same kind of applications what we created. Okay, so in today's session we are going to understand, okay, the first one is your mental health companion assistant application. The next one is AI portfolio resume builder. Okay, so the thing is, I had some restriction to, to open this particular portfolio builder because I utilized most of the free API keys. But I will be explaining the project with the code once I complete this particular one, because most of my free limit have been reached with multiple demonstrations. Okay, so I'll be sharing the code and give you the demonstration how to proceed for that AI resume builder. Okay, so you can try it from your end using your own API key. Okay, so today we are going to understand. Yes, students, ma'am, please share the last code also. Okay, so students, again, I'm telling this. If I find while evaluating your project, if I find any of the code is whatever we discussed in the session, it will not be acceptable again. Okay, this is for your understanding. Okay, but you have to add any additional features into the project to submit. Okay, otherwise we cannot consider the project. Is it clear to all of you? The whatever the code we are sharing, it is for your reference only. You should not copy the same code and complete the project and create the PPT out of it. In that case, it will not be considered as a completion, internship completion. I hope this is clear to all of you. Even if you are sharing something, you have to enhance the project in your own way. Okay, that is what we are expecting from your end. Yes. Now coming to this, AI mental companion health chatbot. Okay, so I will be showing you the problem statement. So how many of you have finalized the project and completed the project? Could you please mention before discuss with this, problem statement? Me. Okay. Ma'am, I have completed my project. Okay. Okay. Academic. See, it is not going to be any final presentation, students. You have to submit your project. We will be evaluating your project based on your implementation. Okay. AI fake news detection, that and all, using machine learning and the basic, AI algorithm, try to, expand your project, like extend your project to certain, level. Okay. So it should be, some real time problem solving project. Okay. Weather forecasting used BERT model, ma'am. Okay. Okay. So make sure you are coming up with really good project, with some real time applications. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about this mental health companion chatbot. So this chatbot creation is focusing on the students are facing high level of stress. Okay. And one more thing, students, whatever we are discussing, it's the basic level of implementations for all the students to understand. Okay, you should not stick on with this whatever the project we are discussing on. Okay, it is the way to giving you the guidance on how to start your project and how to work on to the project using different resources. It is purely in your hand to enhance your project and take the ideas, some good ideas from your end. Okay, Now, coming to the mental health companion chatbot, so not only students, many the people, the users in our day-to-day life are facing high levels of stress. Due to work pressure, multiple deadlines, their examinations. Okay, so many things involved in the stress. The cause of stress. Okay, how they are going to overcome this stress. Can you tell me in what ways? Ignore this chatbot. In what are all the ways we can, give solution to the problem? Yes, you can use Gemini key, no problem. So, see, so if you are feeling stressed, what you will do? Very good. Meditation. Okay. By meditation, you can, medications, you can, reduce your stress level. And see, whatever we are enjoyed to do. See, whenever I feel stress, what I will do, I will go for shopping. Okay, that is my stress buster. I don't bother about anything. I'll go for shopping. Okay, so that is my stress buster. Otherwise, I will connect with the people whoever I feel comfortable. I will, open up everything to them. So, but sometimes what will happen if you are feeling so much of stress in our day-to-day life, our mind will get blocked. How many of you are agree with this? What we will be doing? Yeah, playing game. Okay, we can do some, the practices what we make ourselves to come out of the stress level. Okay, so that is the thing that, see, we need some kind of motivation or some kind of external factor to make the user to do that, right? Sometimes it will not be, come to our mind what I have to do next. Okay, so in that case, we need certain external factor to give us the suggestion. Suppose if you are feeling sad, if your mother or father or a friend, whoever is close to you, will come and give you some, don't worry, nothing will happen. So what will you will be feeling better at that time. Okay, so the same way we are trying to create this chatbot, mental health companion chatbot. So not only chatbot, what else we can do? We can track the particular user's mood, emotions, how they are feeling. Okay, what they really want when they are feeling stressed or when they are feeling, sad, what they want to do. So some applications need to be created, to exactly. You can also add facial recognitions, but real time, if it is feasible to use facial recognition at free of cost, because we are not going to use any paid version, right? We are going to use some open, available free platform or the resources to complete our project. That also you have to keep in mind. Okay, so you can, identify the user. You can, create a interaction with the user. Okay, and it is also a good idea to capture the facial recognition emotions of the user to understand whether they are in the good mood or sad or depressed. Okay, so whatever it is, so we have to give the solution for that. Okay, how we can do the solutions? We can give them some suggestions. Go for your, your comfortable activities. Okay, you can listen to some motivational, speeches. Okay, so these are all the ways that we can make the people to come out of their stress level. Okay, so when we will be having the app. Okay, see, sometimes when you are, when you are having application in your mobile phone, when you are sitting for a long time, what it will do? It will be giving you a reminder. You are sitting for, for more than, 30 minutes. Please go for a walk at that time. So we know we should not sit for a long time, but some external factor need to be give, add some suggestions or some kind of, guidelines to the user that will help the particular user or the people, to handle their, emotion, stress, anxiety, and so on. Okay, so this is what our idea. So you, from this discussion, you can find some interesting factors. Not only chatbot, again I'm telling this, yeah, you can merge MERN also, no problem, but make sure your project should be on AI only. Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Okay, is it clear? Shall we move on to the implementation part, students? Have you all clear with the problem statement? Can the project be on kernel density? So kernel density estimation means what you're trying to do. Yeah, you can use local AI models, no problem in it. Okay, so why we want to use the API key? Basically, students, see, we are going to, okay, let me tell you one thing, why we want to create a API key. Just allow me a minute. Okay, what is the difference between your AI and, this generative AI? Can anyone tell me? What is the actual difference between this AI and Gen AI? If you can able to answer this question. Yeah, you can add that, no problem. Gen AI generates image. That's it. What is the main difference between your generative AI and the traditional machine learning, deep learning algorithms? Okay, I will tell you there are so many differences. Okay, but one difference is one main difference you need to focus on. See, when we are talking about machine learning or AI, what will happen? You know, we have to train the model. Okay, with the data set from the scratch. Whenever you are going to create new application, but in Gen AI, suppose if you are going to, these are all pre-trained models. The models which we are going to use are pre-trained model. Pre-trained means what? Can you tell me? Pre-trained model means we need not create a model with the new data set. We have already existing models. We can directly use those models for our own project. You need not create it from the scratch. Okay. See, I will be telling you. See, you are going to eat a cake. Okay. Whether you are going to buy it from the bakery, okay, or you are going to, create it from the scratch. Okay, that is all about the difference in a layman perspective. Okay, when you're going to create it from the scratch, what you have to do, you have to create a flour, you have to, the batter, creams, the toppings, everything. But when you're going to get it from the bakery, it's already, packed one, created one. What you will do, if you want, you can add the toppings based on your wishes. Okay, and when you're having a birthday celebration, you will make it as birthday. Can you can you able to differentiate now, students? Okay, Bhargav, good example. Okay, yeah. So let me explain this. Listen, you have you are going to get a cake from the bakery. Whether you are going to use it for birthday celebration or any kind of achievements or any get together celebration, you will make the wordings accordingly. The same way, we are going to use the pre-trained models whichever is existing. I told you no, last class also. Let me open this for your better understanding. That is Hugging Face. How many of you are aware of this? Last class itself, I show you the demo. Okay, so we have so many models available in this platform at free of cost. Okay, not all the models. Okay, and just a minute, I need to log in it. Yeah, already log in it. Why it is not showing anything? Okay, now here. See, these are all the pre-trained models available. You're not going to create any models here. We have around 15,000 cakes are prepared already. Okay, if you want to go for text generation, you can go with text generation. If you want to go for image, text to text, as I mentioned, if you want to create a birthday cake, if you want to have a anniversary cake, it is up to the user have to, the end user going to decide. The same way, we are using the API key. Okay, if you want to buy a cake, what you required? Can anyone tell me? If you want to buy a cake from the bakery, okay, you have to pay the cash, but here we are not paying any cash or money. We are going to use the API key from our, from our login, and using that API key we are going to access the model. Here API key replaces the money. Is it clear to all of you, everyone? I need response from everyone. Is it clear? So you can choose which task you are going to, implement or create, whether it is a image to text or text to text, image to image, okay, text to image, text to video. So whatever it is, you are going to decide it, and accordingly you will, create the models. Yeah, that's why. See, I can say this Hugging Face models are free of cost. Google Gemini models are free of cost. Okay. But Open API, that is, that will be asking for you to pay. Okay. Make sure, that's why I'm giving the demo using Hugging Face as well as this Gemini API. Okay. Suppose if you want to access this Gemini API, you can directly access it from here. Just allow me a minute. Where is the code? I couldn't get this. Student, just allow me a minute, ma. Yeah, this. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so for this particular application, say for example, app, mental health applications, I have used this Hugging Face token. So what is this Hugging Face token? This is nothing but the API key. I am not going to pay anything. Instead of, I have added my Hugging Face token. Where I have stored it, I have created one folder called Streamlit. Okay, dot Streamlit. Inside the Streamlit, I have added my token. This is my token, Hugging Face token. From where I fetch it this token? So here, just allow me a minute. You can see billing. Okay, so in the billing section, you can see access token. So once you click on access token, it will be asking for the identity confirmation. Once you give it, you can create a new token, students. Okay. Students, is my voice is clear? Sir, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Nandini, you're audible. Yeah, no issues.
Okay. So listen, see, this is the token which I created for the project, for this project, which whatever the project I'm going to show you the demo, no. So for that, if you are going to create a new token, listen carefully, this is very important. This is not similar to the API which we created in the Google Gemini. What it will do, it will be asking you to enter the token name. Okay, so this is the API key. Whatever the name you want to give, you can add your name. Once you give the access token, it will be asking for the user permission. This is very important, student, because see, we are going to access the resources from the internet. So in that case, it will be asking for all the permission, repositories, webhooks data, collections, okay, whether I can take the data from discussion and post, okay, billing information. If we have any billing information, it has to read the billing information before going for the payment, and jobs, okay, the collections. So whenever we are going to access any resources from the online, okay, it is through this access token. Okay, and while creating the token itself, it will be giving you all the permission. Suppose if you haven't enabled this options, no, when you are trying to fetch the data, it will be showing you an error. Is it clear to all of you? Because you haven't give the permission. This is the fine grained one. And this is read permission means only it will be reading the resources. Write permission means you are giving access to that particular model to, write the data. Okay. So you can able to both read and write when you are giving the option as write permission. Better you can go with fine grain. It will be, giving you the access for different categories. As I mentioned earlier. Organizational permission, you need not give anything over here. But you have to enable all the permissions. Otherwise, whenever you are trying to fetch the data after creating the model, it will be giving you can't access the resources. Otherwise, it will throw you error. So make sure you're enabling all the resources, and here at the bottom you can just click on create button. Any queries? Now you all clear with why we are using API key and access token. Okay. So I have added my access token, I mean HF token here. And next thing is, see, once you created the HF token in this folder, you can access it for any, any project. I have created multiple project using the same access token for your reference. Okay, I'm telling this. Clear? So next thing. See, whenever you are going to use this, this is only for all the resources you are going to access, but which model you are going to access, because model only will, fetch the data from the online resources. So for that, I have to mention the model name. What model I have used in this particular application? Yes, tell me. Okay, so that is MetaLlama 38B. Okay, this is the this is how I'm accessing my HF token for implementing this project. Is it clear to all of you? Shall we go with this, program? And you know how to get this inference client also. Is it clear? Okay. Now, coming to this, I will be, just allow me a minute. I have already, implemented this. See what you have to do. You have to just, implement this program using Streamlit. Okay, I will show you the demo. Then I will come back to this particular, coding part. Yeah. So basically, this is a simple chatbot where you can, find the emotions of the user. We have simply added the emojis. Okay, that will be, relate to the emotions that we are going to discuss with. Okay, whether you are happy, you are feeling sad. Okay, so you can add the emojis according to your mood, and you have to, mention the emojis, state as well in the program. Okay, how we are feeling. Okay, otherwise you can also add the instead of emojis, you can simply mention happy, sad, excitement also in the application. Okay, then this is like a conversational chatbot. It will be giving you the suggestion. Okay, show that how the academia is, so from which I have to. Shruti Pandra, please focus on the technical session, ma. This part, the program related queries, we will be letting you know. Okay, maybe at the end of the session. If you are under academia, you are not eligible for this internship, ma. Otherwise, you have to create a new ID and you have to complete the courses. Okay. So first, what I mentioned, I was choosing this happy mood. Okay. So it is taking. I am feeling good. Okay. I am glad that it is giving me a reply. Then again, I was asking, give me a suggestion for wellness. Okay. So this is a simple chat bot, but it has to stick on to the user emotions only. You have to add the prompt in such a way that you are a emotion recognition chatbot based on the user conversation. It should not deviate from your wellness suggestions. It should not give any general suggestions, otherwise it will not be considered as a student wellness chatbot. Okay, so give me some suggestions. That means it has to understand for the wellness. Okay, and it started giving me the suggestion as well. So why we are getting this kind of system assistant user? Because we have started this chatbot for the for a trial purpose. So it will be trying to understand the user emotions when they are talking to each other. Okay, and it is giving us, okay, here are some tips to get a good night's sleep. Okay, so you have to stick on to the consistent bed timing. Okay, avoid screen at least for an hour before the bedtime. Okay, some kind of stress bursting tips and the suggestions it is trying to give. Okay, so what you can do, how you can improve this wellness chatbot? Can anyone tell me? What are all the features we can add it into this particular wellness chatbot? Students, I need response from your end. Yeah, so of course. So what you can do most of the time, if it is a wellness chatbot, we cannot open every time the laptop to, to connect with the particular chatbot. So what you can do, you can create a WhatsApp integration of this particular application. Okay, and you can open the students wellness chatbot in the WhatsApp. I'll be sharing this code. Okay, if you can able to deploy in mobile application, that will also acceptable. Student, I'm giving you a heads up. I'll be sharing this particular code. If you can able to convert this into a mobile integrated application, okay, that is also fine. Okay, any other ways to extend this particular project? Yeah, anyhow, either WhatsApp or Telegram, that is fine. Okay, try it from your end. If you can able to capture the user emotions instead of the smileys, it is a simple feature again. Okay, what you can do, you can capture the people emotion, and you can start the chatbot itself start conversing with the how are you feeling today, why are you sad. Okay, the way it will recognize the faces of the particular user and start interacting with them. Okay, so for that, if you can able to integrate in your mobile phone, that will be grateful. Any other features? Web pages into applications, there are some, see, don't consider this as a web page or web applications. We have used Streamlit. Okay, I want some kind of new ideas for this particular. Yeah, so if you can able to integrate AI agents, okay, what it will do, AI agents means rather than giving the suggestions, it will automatically do the task. Okay, suppose if you are feeling sad, okay, it will be asking you for the, say for example, I just want to go for a meditation. What it has to do, it has to find out the nearby location of you to where nearby medication centers or meditation centers, and it has to book an appointment with your approval. Am I clear to all of you? If you can able to, AI agent means it has to automate the things, right? So with your permission, it will be asking for, are you going for meditation then? Okay, once you give the approval, it has to search automatically the nearby, the medication center. It need not be a medication center, whatever. If you want to go for a movie, immediately it has to search the nearby theaters around you, and it has to book the tickets with your approval. Okay, so this is how you can, integrate your ideas into this particular project. Clear? It is for this, the best side of this project. Suppose if you are feeling overstressed and you feel some help, you need some help. Okay, it has to, give you the alert also. This particular, particular person is not feeling well. So it has to take the frequent call history, and it has to make the call also if you can. Okay, this person needs some help. This will really helpful for the people, those who are in the critical situation. They need some help. It has to connect to the frequent call history, whoever is connecting before the time she or he required the help. It has to make the call and give them the reminder that the person need help. So these kind of AI agent task you can integrate into this project. Is it clear to all of you? And of course, sometimes you can also add voice and multilingual support. Okay. If you want to cover most of the audience, okay, multi-language support is one of the important factor to cover most of the people across the world. Okay. If you can able to integrate voice is optional, but I'm telling this multi-language. Okay. So that if you can able to integrate voice, from the voice also sometimes it can able to recognize the the tone. With the tone, the particular application can able to recognize that emotions directly. Okay, AI agents researches and write blogs automatically using LangGraph. Okay, ma, but please don't spam the chat section with the messages. See, I told you it is absolutely fine if you can able to integrate AI agents into it. Clear? Am I clear to all of you? My code is a fake article detector based on its format and language used using decision tree and graph. But it is acceptable. Yeah, it is acceptable, ma. But see, don't stick on to the basic project. I really want you people to work on with the real-time application. Okay, I gave you some problem statement as well. How you can look into the different problem statement. Okay, so try to come out of the traditional projects that we have worked for a long time. See, nowadays AI agents are, are evolving so fast in our day-to-day life. Okay, so I'm not saying that you have to work on with the AI agent only. Try to, find out some good ideas. It is not only going to helpful for this particular internship. Definitely, if you are going for any opportunities, you can talk more about your project in your, future opportunities. It will give you more confident as well. Clear? Yes, I'm giving you the basic, basic implementation structure of this particular chatbot. Okay, that will be, helpful for you to extend your project to the next level. Okay, so first thing is whenever you are going to integrate any kind of, API, open source applications, first you have to, import all the libraries. You have to understand the flow really well. For that, what you can do, you can just create a, the command section before the coding, and you can add all the procedures step by step, and what are all the features that you are going to add. Accordingly, you have to import all the libraries. OS means operating system libraries. For file handling purpose, Streamlit, of course, it is used for the web interface. We are not going to spend time for web page designing and all. So instead, you can use this. If you want to come up with the good applications, you can use the Streamlit application. Okay, then Hugging Face. Why we are using Hugging Face here? Anyone tell me? See, Streamlit is absolutely fine. Okay, you need not spend time for this web pages and all. Student, just allow me a minute. Okay. Now coming to the initial session state. Okay, so this initial session, sorry, Hugging Face token. So this token I have already explained. This is for accessing the inference client. Whenever you are going to access any open sources, we need some API key or access token. In terms of Hugging Face, we will be call it as access token. Okay, Hugging Face token. This is an API key in Hugging Face platform. Okay, so we have added the model as well as the token here, and you know where we have stored the Hugging Face token. Okay, now coming to our initialize session state. Why we are doing this initialize session state? Whenever we are having the chat with the chatbot, I mean conversation with the chatbot, it has to be stored like this. So previously I was asking the chatbot, I'm feeling good. Next, give me suggestion for wellness. So it will be, clearing the history for the next interaction. And it will keep, the previous history in your chat. Okay. So that is the reason we are initializing the session state with the chat history. Okay. So this is for chat history and the journal entries as well as for the mood tracker. It will be keeping all the information like this. Okay, so the journal, this is for the personal purpose. If you don't want to keep the information in the chat, you can kept it here. Okay, and you can also make a um, entry of this particular personal conversation with the chatbot. Okay, so for the three different tab, we have created this initialize session state. Okay, next in the sidebar sections, what we have, see, basically this is our session state. Whenever you are going to create any chatbot or in the Streamlit application, session state is mandatory to include. Okay, then coming to the emoji mood tracker. So what this emoji will do, I mean this emoji we have used to identify the user's emotions. So in that case, you can see it is in the sidebar. So we have to create a sidebar, and this icons and options you can take it from the online resources, and you can keep the title as well. And you have to add all the emojis in the radio button. You can see here. So if you want it in the drop down list, you can do it like that. Okay, it is up to you. And that is how we have created the sidebar section. Okay, then how many tabs we have? We have two tabs. One is chat, another one is journal. Okay, then coming to the first chat, I am taking the response function of Llama model. Okay, so what is the response function here? I have to take the user message as well as the mood. These two are the parameters to the get wellness chatbot. Okay, so what is the prompt which I have given here? You are a compassionate mental wellness chatbot for students. The student is currently feeling, what is the mood? It has to be captured from the sidebar. Okay, then it has to detect the emotion and respond with empathy, motivation, and relaxational tips. After your response, ask a gentle follow-up question to encourage reflections or continued sharing. This is how you have to set a prompt. Prompt play an important role in our chatbot response. If you haven't create a prompt in a way that the chatbot should respond to the user, then again it will be a challenging part for that particular application to respond to the user. Okay, and how it should respond it? First, the system prompt, user, and the bot. So that is why you can see system, user, assistant. Okay, so this is how it has to respond. And what is this temperature 0.7? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of this temperature 0.7? Why we want to set this? The maximum new token is 300 tokens it can able to generate. Okay, and it has to analyze the full prompt. What is this temperature meaning? Can anyone tell me? Students, I need response from your end. I haven't get any response from your end. Students, am I audible to all of you? Yes, what is the meaning of this temperature? Okay. So let me tell you what is the meaning of the temperature. Okay. So basically this temperature parameter, will control how, the model is responding to the user. Okay. If the temperature is 0.7, you will be getting the balanced output. Okay. If it is less than that, it will be like more focused one, specific one. It will not be a general one. Okay. If you are going more than 0.7, it will be more random output. So make sure you are setting the temperature based on your project. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? I'll be sharing. Which PPT you want, Shweta? Yeah. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you, right? Then coming to the side tabs, okay, we have a chat tab. First one is student wellness chatbot. Suppose if you are typing, if the chatbot is asking how you are feeling, I'm here to support you with empathy and encouragement. Okay, so the user input, what is on your mind, we will be giving the chatbot the model. I feel anxious about exam. Okay, let me type the same. You know how it is, going to respond to our queries. I'm This is the placeholder value. If you are under DGT, then it is fine. Let me scroll down. Okay. See, I'm feeling anxious. I understand you are feeling it is normal to feel nervous before a big test. Make a study plan and stick to it. Break down your study into manageable chunks. So it is giving me, talk to someone, reach out to your friend, family if you are feeling overwhelmed. Taking to, talking to someone can help you feel less alone and provide you with some, helpful advice. Can you give me beauty tips? Can you give me some beauty tips? Why it haven't replied anything? Can anyone tell me? I need to set the settings. I couldn't understand, but why it has haven't reply anything? Can you? That this is out of scope. So this particular chatbot is created with the prompt in such a way that it should not react to the questions other than mental healthness. See, even though it is a exam, I have exams. It won't give something, but I'm feeling anxious about exam. That word anxious comes to emotional chatbot. It is clear to all of you? Yes. Can I get some quick response? So, whenever you're creating any chatbot or any application, the prompt play an important role. Okay. Clear all of you? Any queries? Okay. And whenever we are adding this kind of, the prompt to the particular chatbot. What it will do, it will create, thinking with empathy, and it will give us the output, okay, in such a way what we have created. And tab 2, personal journal, write freely about your thoughts. This is just for you, today's reflection, write anything. So it will be giving us personal conversation. Let me do this. So it is a kind of, the entries that you want to keep it in the personal journal. Okay, because I haven't created any, separate, chat history in the chatbot itself. Okay, so it will be trying to say whatever the entries you want to add it over here. Okay, that is for, suppose if you want to, refresh this page for the next time, your all the history will be, cleared, and it will be starting as a new, chat conversation. Okay, so for that, it we have to save all the conversation what we have, conversing with the chatbot in the personal journal. Okay, so that is the reason we have created it. But if you want, if you want to keep all the chat history in the left side instead of mood tracker, if you are going to elaborate this also, you can do it. Okay, this is how it will be saving all the entries in our, personal journal. Is it clear, all of you? Any queries? Yeah, you can do that, Then finally, okay, we have, completed this particular wellness chatbot, with this Hugging Face token. Okay, so once you are done with this particular, see, if you want to save the history again, you can enable the download option. I told you know in the previous demonstration how to download. Suppose if you are going to create a meal plan, I haven't enabled here, but I told you how to save your, history, chat history. In any format, any, doc format or data format. But like ChatGPT, if you are going to, store all the chat history in the left side, it will be asking you to pay for, go for a version, premium version. That we cannot do. So that's the reason what I did for the last demo. Let me show you. Yeah. So this nutrition chatbot, right? So if you want to save the chat history, you have to upgrade to premium version. That I cannot do because I'm using this for the personal, free version. So I have downloaded all my chat history using this format. If you want, you can, take a note of it. So I am downloading it in the text format. Okay, so the same process you can, apply for this chatbot as well. Clear? Srija Ghosh, is it clear to you? So whatever the response we are getting now, we can download it. But if you want to, really want to save the history, that we have to go for a higher version, but that is not advisable for this particular internship. Okay, because we are using open resources at free of cost. Clear, all of you? Yes. Any other queries? Students, will you be able to complete your project with all our, demonstrations, what we discussed so far? Okay, I'll show you one more demo, for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So this is one more demonstration for AI resume portfolio builder. Okay, so what I did, because I cannot able to run this, as I told you, I reached the maximum limit. Okay, I tried with all the, all the API keys, it reached the limit. Okay, but I will show you the code. You can try it from your end. Okay, so I have created a complete project structure for this AI portfolio builder. Okay, so what you can do, you can add your API key. Okay, I will tell you what is the the token which I have used for this. Yeah. So this is my Hugging Face, token, and this is my, URL link. I'll be showing you how to fetch this. Let me try whether I can use this particular, Hugging Face token. Just allow me a minute. I'm using the same. Okay. Yeah. I'm using the same only, but it reached. I'll be sharing the code ma from your end. You can try. Okay. So listen, I have created a project structure. So basically, this project is all about creating a resume builder using three different ways. Okay. You can see the ways which I have created. One is classical, another one is model, another one is professional. If you want, you can add multiple option also. Okay. But I have created using three different ways. Okay. The first one is index.html. It will create a complete, the structure of the resume that I am going to build. Okay. So this is my overall structure. Okay. And for the classic model, suppose if the users want to generate classic model, I have added the font family. So you need not, every time go and change the settings. You can simply choose the model, which model you are going to, you are going to use for your resume. If it is some, social media applications or kind of opportunities, you can go with modern. For your, resume, I mean, interview, career related interviews, you can go with professional. Okay, for the general purpose, you want to share it with others, you can go with classical. So with that idea, I have created three different models with all the font families. This is a simple HTML page. Okay, we used to create now like the basic structure using HTML. I have created this with some cascading style sheet as well. Okay, this you can, you can do it easily. Then coming to the main part. Okay, so these are all the, the documents which I have added under utils. So this one is LLM. LLM means which model I have used to, generate the resume. Okay, you can see here, this is the URL, API URL, and this is the token. Okay, so the token is nothing but the access token. But how to get this URL? No, I'll be showing you. This particular model requires the URL need to be included in the model. Okay, so just allow me a minute. I'll be showing you how to fetch the URL as well for this. Suppose I'm going to use this llama model. Okay, MetaLlama instructor. Okay, so what you can do, you have to use this model for your project. So you can go to use this model. Once you click on this model, it will be showing you the option use this model. Then if the model is available at free of cost, you can find two options: Hugging Chat and inference providers. You can just go to Hugging inference provider where you can find the basic URL. You have to copy this URL and paste it over here. This is applicable for all the models. This is how you have to get the URL to enable the environmental settings in your local system. Is it clear to all of you? Yes. Students, I need response. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. I will be sharing this particular, the code in a zip format in the Telegram group. You can explore. Okay. Now, so once you add all the, URL and token. Okay. So you have to, create a generate function that can able to, fetch the model. I mean, the template, which template we are going to choose, whether it is a, classic model, modern model, or professional model you are going to use. Okay, with all the parameters, we have to first create a generate function for generating your resume. And the basic thing is, see, what is the input to the model is I have to give all the input. You can take any Google form or any, field sections for the user to enter their details, because we have to give the model the inputs, otherwise it cannot able to generate. So I chose JSON format. So whenever I am uploading my data in the JSON format, it can able to generate the resume. Okay, and it has to handle both text generation and the chat like outputs. Okay, so that's the reason we have enabled two instances. One is for the text generation, another one is for the chat like output. Okay, once it get all the details, it will be trying to generate the text. Okay, so what are all the field that I have included? What is my role? Industry, previous industry, my skills, achievements, okay, summary, then what is the length? See whether it is a short or the summary which you are going to generate, whether it is a short or lengthy one. Okay, that you have to mention the summary preferences, and according to the prompt play an important role. Okay, you are an expert career writer, write a concise and ATS friendly. Okay, so this is also very important for getting the good job opportunities with your resume. Okay, so this is how you have to create a prompt for your model. Once it give all the input, it will be placed into the respective section of your resume. Okay, clear all of you? Yeah, you can use other languages, but my suggestion is don't spend much time for your, HTML, CSS part. Try to focus on the model creations. Whichever is built-in functions, you can use the same functions. Need not spend much time for your, this API web page creations using HTML, CSS and all. Okay. I'll be sharing this code. This is the LLM code. Okay. Um, I'll be sharing this from the function, because API key and token I couldn't share. Okay, no problem. I'll be sharing in the Telegram group. Okay. And students, if you want to integrate, deploy your model using Hugging Face also, you can do. Okay. So you have Google Cloud is available, inference provider is also available. Okay, you can choose and you can deploy your model from Hugging Face also. That is also possible. Okay, and this is my main function, students. Okay, this is my portfolio function. It will be taking the profile. What is the profile I'm giving as the input, and resume HTML. Resume HTML means whatever the resume model I have, chose, and the cover letter for that particular resume also it will generate. Okay, and this will try to create the particular template. The first one is name. Okay, the next one is all the links to your resume. Okay, and here we will be adding all the reference link of that particular resume. Okay, so you can see the again the index.html file. Okay, I haven't added separately, but this is a HTML file where I have added the basic HTML information. This is English header information, that is meta information. UTF-8 means the Unicode transfer format 8, it will be accepting it, and all the body section H1, H2, paragraph link. See, we have added all the basic HTML function here. Okay. I will be, see when to submit your project, Feb 28, it's your final date. Okay, once it create all the, the HTML, what it has to do, it will be generating this as a zip file format. In the zip file, you can find all the, let me check my, you know, just allow me a minute. If I have the output of this, just allow me. No, it is not there. Okay, the zip format I have downloaded, but yeah, it is not available. Okay, I'll be sharing this code, ma, no problem. Okay, you can also try it from your end. The thing is, you have to replace your API token, access token, and you have to add your the reference link, environmental setting link, how I, show you the demo for the same, you have to add your Hugging Face token and your Hugging Face inference provider link. So you can able to, run this code successfully. Yeah, yeah, I will be sharing the AI PPT and Gen AI PPT in the PDF format. Okay? Clear? I think this is clear to all of you, right? So once you are, complete your project, what is the next step you have to do? Listen carefully. You have to create your project PPT. Okay? Where is this project PPT? Just tell me. Yeah. So here is the template. Okay. So you have to create a project PPT like this. I hope all the students have received the template in the Telegram group. Can I get a response? Last time itself we have shared, right? So what you have to do, you have to create a template, I mean a project PPT in this using this template. So we have minimum 12 slides students. You can add up to, 20 slides. That is up to you. It depends on your project complexity. Okay. So in the first slide, you have to add your project title. Suppose resume AI based, portfolio generation, AI based wellness chatbot, AI based, whatever the project title, you have to keep it here. And all the student information, your student name, your college name, department. So you have to keep it here. Okay. So this is your, the project information as well as the student information. Next, the second, slide you can keep as it is. Need not change anything over here. Next, problem statement. So problem statement is nothing but how you are, creating the solution for that particular problem. So whatever I have discussed, no, using the problem statement. Just allow me a minute. This is your problem statement. So mental health chatbot. We have discussed about the mental health chatbot problem statement. You have to mention the problem statement like this. Is it clear to all of you? How to define the problem statement? Is it clear to all of you? Students, we have already mentioned 28th February is the last date. Okay. Then coming to the proposed solution. So proposed solution is nothing but whatever the solution we are going to, provide for this particular problem we discussed in the previous slide. So what is the solution to the mental health chatbot? I mean, mental health of the students, if they are in the stressed or alone, what is the solution we are providing to that particular problem? Yeah, to provide advice and medications, we have created a AI assisted mental health chatbot, okay, with the complete, emotion detection, using Hugging Face application, okay, through access token. Okay, you have to mention the solution to the problem in this particular slide. Okay, then coming to the system approach. When we are talking about the system approach, you have to add, okay, your, how you are collecting the data. Okay, the complete system analysis you have added in the particular slide. Okay, so what is your data? You are not using any data. You have used the pre-trained model. You can add it over here. Okay, and what is your system requirements? Okay, so your hardware requirements, what are all the libraries we have used? Hugging Face libraries, Python, okay, OS libraries, okay, then Streamlit applications. So these are all the things you can keep it here. Okay, student, just allow me a minute. Okay, so you have to add all the system requirements here, starting from your libraries, hardware requirements, and what is the model you are using for this particular project. Clear? Is it No, no, it's not like that. See, it depends on your project, ma. Okay. Then coming to the algorithm and deployment, students, what is the exact algorithm you are using? You are using Meta-Llama models. You have to talk about your Meta-Llama model in detail in this particular slide. Whether you are going to deploy your project in Streamlit or Hugging Face or your, HitUp, whatever the platform you are going to, use, that you have to mention here in the algorithm and deployment part. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. Then coming to the result section, students. So whatever the screenshot, you have taken for your, this particular project, you have to keep in the result section. Okay. You have to, take the screenshot of it and keep it in here. Okay. Then coming to the conclusion, students, you can add your complete, output of your project, how you have, created this project, how, what is the outcome you have received for that particular project. You have to conclude your project by including to the point description of your project and, what you have created at the end. What is the end product of your project? You have to keep it here in the conclusion, and how it is going to useful for the society also you can keep it here. Okay, so that is your conclusion part. Then coming to the future scope, students, as I mentioned earlier, you can add voice, you can add multilingual support. As I mentioned, you can integrate with WhatsApp application for easy access to the user. So these are all some of the future scope. You can add it in the particular slide. Is it clear to all of you? Any queries in the slides so far we are discussing? I will be sharing right away, ma. Just allow me a minute. Let me explain this PPT and I will be giving you the project submission form link. Sir, where to write LMS and skills build ID? She is asking, sir. Keep on. Sir, am I audible? Okay. Students, sir will give you the instruction on this. Please wait. Okay. So in the reference sections, what are all the online resources? Okay. You are used to complete this project. You can keep it here. My case, I have used Hugging Face, Streamlit, Python, and supervised learning. So for all the references, you can keep it in the particular slide. Okay. Then coming to the HitUp link, students, you have to add your HitUp link. So how to, add your project, I already discussed in the last class itself. But again, I'll be giving you one more time. So you have to go to HitUp. It is very important, students, because you are submitting a project. That is not acceptable. So what you have to do? Okay. So listen carefully what you have to do. Just allow me a minute, ma. Somebody have accessed this. I need to delete this. Student, just allow me a minute. Student, just allow me a minute. Students are accessing it. I need to delete this. 36760. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you this. So what you have to do, you have to go to, repository sections. Once you go to repository sections, you have to click on new repository. Okay. And you can add your repository name, batch 7, AICTE. Okay. And your project title. And make sure you are giving the public access. Choose visibility as public. Otherwise, we cannot able to access your project. This is very important. Okay. And you have to just click on create repository. Once you click on create repository, it will be asking you to upload the file. So what you can do, just click on uploading an existing file and you have to choose all the files, your Python coding files, okay, your supporting files, whatever the files you created for your project, implementation files. You have to add all the files and you have to click on commit changes. Okay, so once you click on commit changes, I will show you how it will be looking once you upload all your project. Say for example, I am using this. Okay, you can see I have added all the program files of my project. Okay, once you add this, what you have to do, just click on code and you can find the GitHub repository. Just copy this, okay, and you can paste it over here. You can paste it over here. This is how you have to, access, add your GitHub link. Okay, token also. See, sometimes when you are trying to, copy the link which is having HS token, it will not allow you to do due to some security reasons. In that case, you can remove your API key and mention add your API key in that particular section. Okay, when I'm evaluating the project, I will add mine and evaluate the same. Is it clear to all of you? And the deployment link, it is up to you whether you are deploying your project or not. It is optional, but still, if you are deploying a project, add your deployment link, whether it is a Gradio link, GitHub link, Hugging Face link, Streamlit link. You have to include the deployment link if you have deployed your project. So this is how you have to create a PPT of your project. Is it clear to all of you? Any query, students, in the project submission thing? Yes. Okay. Next. So this is how you have to complete your project. The next important thing is, students, you have to complete the courses. That is very important. What is your course? EduNet Artificial Intelligence course. So what you have to do, go to your EduNet, IBM Skillswell platform. You can, access via your LMS portal. Okay. So once you click on this, it will be redirected to your learning plan section, that is EduNet Artificial Intelligence. And you have to complete all this with the help of LMS.
Yes, students, meeting is not stopped. Just you can mention your doubts in the chat section. I can go through your doubts. See, open skills build that will take time. Once we completed this internship, we'll be sharing one form. And those who are under open skills build, they need to fill out that certification query form. We'll share the project submission form, no issues. Dear students, I will be sharing the project submission form. Just for your clarification, I'm sharing my screen. I hope students, you are able to see my screen. Can I get quick response in the chat section? You are able to see my screen, students? Sure. I will going to explain how to submit your project submission form. Please be sec. I will be sharing in this form your official Telegram group students by tomorrow, including all the details. Uh, Dear student, don't spam with this person, Ankit Kumar. Right now, I'm going to remove from the group. Don't spam. Just listen what we are telling. See, this is your ACT Batch 7 project submission form. And here you need to mention all your details. First, you have to mention your full name and you have to mention your contact number. Then you have to select your gender. And here you need to mention your AICT registered student ID. If someone don't know, they need to log into AICT portal. There they will get their AICT registered student ID. Here you need to mention your AICT student ID. That will start from STU. See here specifically we had mentioned your skills build email ID. Sorry, this is your AICT registered email ID. And you have to mention your AICT registered Gmail ID. And here specifically, you have to mention your skills build registered email ID. If the both email ID is same, then you can mention the same ID. If you are using different email ID for ACT and the skills build registration, you have to mention your particular your skills build registration email ID. Then you can proceed for your name of the college. Then you can proceed for your pass out year 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. If you are not comes on this problem, you can select other also. And mention your student ID. Here it will start from STU. You have to mention your ACT registered student ID. And you have to mention your batch, ACT internship batch, you belongs to batch 7, and submit your final project PPT. And Nandini ma'am already explained how which PPT you have to submit. We'll be sharing this demo PPT in the official Telegram group. It's already shared, and you can expect by tomorrow as well. And you have to work on the same students. At least 10 to 15 slides are mandatory, and you have to use the same provided template. And what all things should be there, madam already explained. You can refer anyone, means they can refer for the session recording as well. They need to upload their final project PPT here. Just click on this choose file and you have to select your PPT. Then you can upload and submit your learning plan completion certificate. Learning plan completion certificate is nothing but artificial intelligence learning plan completion certificate you have to attach here and submit your digital credential certificate. This is nothing but uh which platform through you have on, like Credly platform through you are on the artificial intelligence credential certificate. You have to upload the same credential certificate here. Then you have to submit your LinkedIn profile link, URL link, and you have to share your professional picture. This is for social media handle students. Then we'll go to the next section, session feedback and sharing questions. And here you need to provide your overall feedback about this 6 week internship. Was the mental health session very interactive? There is a drop down, not interactive, interactive, and highly interactive. And you have to give scaling for the how you satisfied with this 6 week program. You have to mention your experience with this working on your given project. If you had worked on your AI related project work, you have to mention same. How was your experience with working on the given project? And what you learned from this 6 week internship, your learning outcome also you have to mention under this description box. And how was your experience with mentor as well? How Nandini ma'am guided you to entire this 6 week internship? You can mention thoroughly your feedback student. This is all about AICT based on project submission form you have to fill out. Once you submit, and there is no option to edit either modification. For that, I would request everyone to please don't hurry for submission of this link. You have to complete all the process, then only you can proceed for the submission students. As I mentioned, once you submit, there is no option to edit it either, modify your submitted form students. I hope this is clear. Any doubts on this? Any doubts on this project submission? See, digital credential, you have to visit your Credly platform and you have to download and you have to upload the certificate students. We are carrying with the student ID, you will get from AICT platform. AICT registered email means which ID you have applied on AICT platform.
So thank you, sir, for the support. Sorry, students, for the inconvenience. I was in, some important call. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I'll be taking from here, sir. So students, as sir mentioned, you have to follow all the instructions, okay, to get your final completion, students. So what you have to do, shall I take it, sir?
Yes, yes, Nandini, please proceed. Yeah.
Yeah. So students, you have to complete your project as one of the metric. The next metric is, as I mentioned earlier, you have to, complete this learning plan, okay, and climb your credentials via Credly. I hope most of the students have done it. If you haven't, you can utilize this time for your completion of the learning plan. You have time till 28th of this particular month. So try to complete this and climb the credentials via Credly. Okay. So how to climb the credentials, we already explained to you, but I will be showing you one more time where you have to, climb your credentials in Credly. So once you click on this view Credly option, it will be redirected to your Credly platform, students. What you have to do, you have to just click on sign in. Okay. So it will be asking for you to create an account. If you haven't, you have to create an account. Then what you have to do, once you create an account, again, how to create an account? You have to enter your first name, last name. This is a skills build mail ID. Then only you can able to claim your credential in the same account. Then you have to select the country, language, and the password is nothing but here. You have to create a password. Otherwise, you can use the same password of your Gmail ID. And you have to accept the terms and conditions, and you have to just click on create an account. Okay. So once you complete this, it will be asking, you for an sign in option. Once you done this, you okay, you can go to this artificial intelligence fundamentals um, section, and you can just click on share badge. It will be giving you the option to do all the things. See, students, if you want to achieve, showcase your achievements in the LinkedIn, you can do it. All the social media posts available here, you can do it. And public link, this you can use it for sharing your achievements with others. And download badge and download certificate. This is your final certification. This is how it looks like. These two metrics are very important for your final completion, students. Is it clear to all of you? Any queries? Can I get some quick response in the chat section? Yes. Once you are completing this, now you are good to, fill your project submission form. Students, I am sharing the project submission form right away here in the chat section. So could you please share the project submission form, sir, in the chat section?
Yes, I'm sharing. And meanwhile, they're asking how to download learning plan completion certificate. Can you show them?
Learning plan, I have already. Credly or learning plan? Oh, learning plan.
Learning planning.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
just download certificate and yeah.
In the Skillsbill platform, no, sir.
Yes, just now you showed the learning plan. Just you can show them how to download through action and they can download.
Yeah, yeah. So students, that is a Credly credential. Suppose if you want to download the learning plan completion, after completing all the courses, you can find the action button in the learning plan page itself. Okay. Just click on action button. You can find view completion certificate. This is your learning plan completion certificate. Is it clear? I will be telling you how to see where to upload all these things through your, project submission form. Okay. So students, sir have shared the project submission form in the chat section. I hope all of you have received it. Yes or no? All of you have received it? Yes?
One second, I think it's not shared, Nandini. I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Yes, now I've shared. I clearly explained once they submit, there is no option to resubmit either modification. Once they complete all the metric, then only they can proceed for submission.
Yeah. So students, what you have to do? Sir, have you shared the link, sir?
Yes, yes, Nandini.
So
I'm
students,
sharing.
once you click on the link for the first time, it will be asking you to log in into your LMS portal. Once you log in into that portal, again you have to click on the form. Student, just let me know once you can able to redirect it to this particular project submission form. Yeah. So student, listen carefully. This is very important. You have to fill this form with utmost care. Okay. This is very important. You have to fill your project submission form with utmost care. Okay. So the first thing is you have to enter your name. Okay. So this will be used in their certificate, in your certificate. Okay. You cannot come and claim like, this is wrong, ma'am. Can you able to edit our name in the certificate? We cannot do that. So make sure you are filling this form with utmost care. Okay. So the next thing is your contact number. Contact number, it's your WhatsApp number. Okay. Clear to all of you? Any queries? Clear all of you? Yes. Then coming to the gender section. So you have to choose your gender. Then your AICT registered mail ID. What is this? Can anyone tell me? What is this AICT registered mail ID? AICT portal? Yes, exactly. So that you have to mention here. Then coming to the skills bill. Students, you will be applying this internship through AICTE through your mail ID. That mail ID you have to enter here. What is the skills bill email ID? Can anyone tell me? We are sharing one link for the project submission, students. We will be sharing in the Telegram group also. Okay. Yes. So this is nothing but your skills build email ID, students. So where you can get the skills build email ID? In your skills build platform. Okay. So this is your skills build email ID. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? Trade-wise pictures. Okay, now then name of your institute, your college name, you have to keep it here. Okay. Then your passed out year. What is your passed out year? 27, 28, whatever it may be, you have to mention here. Then coming to your AICT internship student registration ID. This you can get it from your AICT portal. Okay. So AICT portal, it will be starting from STU. Okay. Student. You can fetch it from AICT portal. Clear all of you? Yes. Any queries so far, students? Okay. Then, coming to the internship, you have to choose AICT batch 7. Then, what is your project PPT? What is your project PPT? We have already created a project PPT using the template. Okay. That you have to upload the project PPT. Okay. This is the project PPT. Okay. Then, coming to your skills, submit your learning plan completion certificate. This is your learning plan completion certificate. Under action button, you can find your learning plan completion certificate. So how to download this? You can just click on print option and it will be asking for save as PDF. You can just click on save. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? Any queries? Deadline we already mentioned, it is Feb 28. Okay. Student, is it clear to all of you until this? Then, this is your digital credential. What is your digital credential, ma? So, whatever you have downloaded from the Credly platform, this is your digital credential. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. Students, I need response. If you have any queries, please let me know. Okay. Then, your LinkedIn profile link. Okay, where you have to get your LinkedIn profile link, you can go to your LinkedIn profile and you can fetch it from the LinkedIn profile. And you can also, students, you can share your, achievements in the LinkedIn also. So you have to, get your LinkedIn profile in the profile section. You can get this public URL. Okay, you can copy and paste it over here. Just allow me a minute. Yeah. And student, it is very important you have to share your professional profile pictures for our social media handle. Okay, I'll be showing you some of the pictures for your understanding how we will be using this, for our social media handle. Okay, so one of our students, he completed the internship with us, AICT previous batch internship. So this is how you have to add your professional profile picture. Is it clear? So we will be using, the profile picture, in our social media handle. Students, any queries? Is it clear to all of you? So finally, what you have to do? You have to fill your feedback form. Okay, whether the mental ed session was interactive or not, you can add it over here. Out of 5, how you will be rating our program. Okay, how was your experience with the project? Mental ed session. What is your learning plan experience with the IBM Skillsville platform and your mentor experience? You can explain all the things in a okay. From it should be a honest feedback, students. Once you give, you can click on submit. Sir, I can't find the submit button, sir.
Okay, you can't see the submit button.
Yes,
One
sir.
second.